Hey everybody, it's Matt Shu from Upright Health. In today's video, we're going to talk about a simple exercise you can do to help yourself if you have trouble getting up after long periods of sitting. To do this exercise, all you need is a chair or a couch or a bench, just something that you can safely sit down to. You can also use yoga blocks or other things to create differences in height so that you can gradually improve your range of motion and the strength in your hips and in your legs. If you currently have trouble getting out of a chair, then you're going to want to set things up so that the distance that you travel here is not so deep. The goal is to be able to sit down to whatever height you need to, and then be able to use your legs and your butt muscles to come back up. When you do this, you want to be focused on feeling the legs and the butt muscles working. You don't want to be using your back or your hands or arms to cheat to do the exercise. Your knees should stay so that they're basically parallel to each other. Their distance doesn't change as you do this. You don't want them to buckle in. You don't want them to bow out. You want to keep them steady. You also want your weight evenly distributed in your feet, front to back, side to side. You don't want to feel like all your weight is in your heels, and you don't want to feel like all your weight collapses into the inside edges of your feet or to the outside edges. If you have trouble getting up out of a chair, all of those things are probably going to happen, so be sure you are paying attention so that you're not compensating and getting all wobbly. It's important to pick a height that you can manage safely and then gradually move down lower and lower until you're at the height of one of your normal chairs. If you need extra help to do even a higher height, that's okay. Use a stick, use a strap, use a band, use a wall, use whatever you need to safely do the exercise and gradually build strength. If you want to build the strength to get up out of a chair, you're in this for the long haul. Don't expect to get better at this in 2 days or 3 days. Expect it to take a month or 2 months, even 6 months to get your legs and your hips working again. Modern life has gotten all of us sitting in chairs a lot, and that kills our butt muscles, kills our leg muscles. And after decades of that, it's a process to get the legs and hips working again. If you're going to do this at home, I would suggest working on it once or twice a day, 2 to 3 sets of 5 to 10. If you're just starting, you may find that that's really hard to do. Maybe you just need to start with 1 set of 5 and the next day maybe 2 sets of 5. The point is that you want to be gradually teaching your body how to do this exercise and do this motion so that the strength comes over time. Whenever you feel like you can do one height safely, effectively, and confidently for 3 sets of 8, then you can probably very safely lower your height down to another 1 or 2 inches, possibly even more. The guideline here is when you feel confident, you probably have the strength to go a little bit further down. Over time, you will be increasing the depth that you're going to, and that will be training your glutes and your hamstrings and your quads to work with that new position. That will be improving your overall hip mobility and lower body strength. Another key lifestyle factor that you should consider is how often you're actually sitting in chairs. Sitting in chairs will kill your butt muscles and your hamstrings and teach your adductors and your hip flexors to hold you into a position where you're just tight, stiff, and restricted and unable to stand up. So sitting in different positions, sitting on the floor with yoga blocks, standing at a workstation, adopting multiple different positions throughout the day can be really helpful in keeping your body feeling more mobile and more ready to get up and move. I'm going to link to some other videos down below that will show you how to set up an ergonomic workstation for yourself on the floor, as well as some other helpful videos. A key point here is that the more you're moving, the better your body gets at moving. The more you're standing and working those leg muscles, the better off you're going to be. If you're looking for more detailed ways to help yourself get stronger and more mobile, be sure to check out Upright Live at uprighthealth.com/live, L-I-V-E, and our do-it-yourself programs at uprighthealth.com/DIY. And now, back to the video. If you do a lot of walking and you're on your feet a lot, having shoes that allow more foot mobility and strength to develop can be really helpful. So having minimalist shoes can be really great. For example, when I garden, I constantly have on some sort of minimalist shoe. I will often be wearing the boots that I'm wearing right now, which are my Lems Boulder boot. They are waterproof, they are flexible, they are pretty darn comfortable with a wide toe box and zero drop, which means my feet are able to move really, really well and comfortably. As long as my feet and toes are able to move well, then the rest of the muscles up the rest of my body get to move well too. If you want to find out more about minimalist shoes, be sure to check out the links in the description box below. If you want more detailed information about why sitting is just so hard on your lower body, be sure to check out the description box as well as a link to a more detailed blog post series that I wrote up a few years ago. That's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you've learned how to train your body safely and effectively to get up out of a chair. If you like this video, be sure to click the like button, subscribe, and share this with a friend that you know has trouble getting up out of his or her seat. I'm Matt Hsu from Upright Health, reminding you that pain sucks. Life shouldn't.